What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to TCG Madness, and today's video is a very special video. With the anticipation of Trial by Frost from Altered TCG dropping tomorrow, yesterday I had to sign off for a package from them. We got ourselves a beautiful care package from our good friends over at Altered TCG, and this has some very special promo packs for their new set, Trial by Frost, that we're going to take a look at today. All right, we're now set. Let's go ahead and open up this little care package or little promo box of the Trial by Frost sent by Altered TCG. Also, too, real quick before we get into this, before I open it up, I do want to go ahead and give a big shout out and a big thanks to the fine folks over at Altered TCG for even doing this for me, for the channel. From the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much. And again, if you guys want to follow or subscribe to their channel, there'll be a link down below in the description box. Also, too, there will be a link down below to the official Altered TCG website. So again, if somehow this is your first time seeing this and you guys want to learn more about Altered TCG, because this is a card game that's really taking all the TCGs by storm. There's no other really unique card game out there like this one. And again, you can there's still plenty of time to go ahead and get yourself some booster boxes at a reasonable price. I will leave links down below to a few websites that are also selling the booster boxes for Altered TCG, the new set Trial by Frost, for a very reasonable price. Flipside Gaming is the first one that comes to my mind. They have really good prices. Still doing pre-orders because the official release for this set is tomorrow. So this will pretty much be like, I guess, the last little hype video for Trial by Frost. So again, if you like anything, check all the links down below in the description box. And once again, huge shout out and thanks to the fine folks over at Altered TCG. Don't forget to also hit this thumbs up button for this video and subscribe if you guys are new. With that being said, let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open. So we have, ooh, look at that. Also, too, beautiful presentation with this. I mean, this is beautiful. Oh my, is that Eat Me chocolate bar? Oh, just slam that down. Oh my lord, it's a chocolate bar. It's a freaking chocolate bar. Oh, no way. For those of you that don't know, too, the Eat Me chocolate bars was my exclusive card that I got to reveal exclusively on this channel. If you want to check out that video too, there'll be a link down below, and I'll also leave a little thumbnail where you can click that at the end of this video. Look at that. They actually, a few people did comment on my video that said, like, hey man, like, all the TCG should absolutely make these. I would eat these in a second. And I second that, and it looks like, I hope this is like a real permanent thing that they're actually doing Eat Me chocolate bars. I don't see a barcode, so maybe not. Oh man, that is so funny. That's so funny. Eat Me chocolate bar. Oh, we got to eat that. So let's see what else we get. So we got some promo packs. All right, from the new set Trial by Frost. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 packs. Awesome. So we're going to be doing some pack openings in this video. We got 12 packs of the new set Trial by Frost. So we'll go ahead and do that at the end of this video. And it looks like we also got a nice scarf. Yeah, a scarf, which ironically would have been, I mean, I live in the state of Florida, so it's always pretty sunny over here. However, though, last week this would have definitely came in handy. So beautiful colors. I wonder if that's for the new not the new factions, but I think there's a character actually that's actually wearing this colored scarf. I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, it's gonna kill me now. Hope maybe we'll get it in the pack openings, but that is so adorable. Again, thank you so much to the fine folks over at Altered TCG. I mean, this is really incredible. Again, the box itself is really nice. Got the, like I said, the little logo right down the front, the Trial by Frost. You get a scarf, 12 packs, and a chocolate bar. That is really, really cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this down here. I mean, the first thing we gotta do is we gotta try the chocolate bar, right? I feel like it's the first thing we have to do here. This was my exclusive promo card, so I feel like it gotta eat this chocolate bar. Can we get it? Let's go ahead and let's see. I almost don't want to ruin this. I really just don't. It's so pretty. I hope, again, if anybody from Altered TCG is watching this video, man, $1 million idea would be to just allow yourselves to like sell these chocolate bars. I mean, I would get a couple of these chocolate bars, depending on how it tastes, by the way. So maybe this is like their first little promo chocolate bar, and we get to taste it first. Man, this thing is really hard to like crack into, though. Let's go ahead and get the knife. No, it's okay. So we got ourselves a real chocolate bar. And again, I believe they're from, I wonder if it's actually from, I didn't even check if it's actually from like Europe or like Italy. It's a different language, so it looks like it might be. I know that's for, I think that's for the fine folks from Altered TCGR. All right, let's go ahead and crack into a piece. Very good, actually. Oh, yeah. Very creamy. Oh, yeah. I gotta do more than one. Trying to put that in the camera because I know a lot of people are grossed out by that. So that grosses you out. I do apologize, but I gotta be honest, man. First impressions, which is a pretty good plain chocolate bar, really good. So again, thank you guys. But of course, the one thing that's actually really good. The one thing we're all here for, right? It's the new set. The amount of spoilers for this set have been nothing short of spectacular, and honestly, I'll have links down below to a couple of people's channels who also did some spoilers for Altered TCG main deck, Kojo main, all you guys. There's not gonna be a couple others. I'll have all links down below. Please, guys, go show them some love. Go give them support. If I'm missing anybody, I do apologize. Just sometimes all the names just elude me. I will try to put, if you're someone also too, maybe watching this video, and you did a spoiler for Altered TCG and you have a YouTube channel, comment in the comment section, and I'll go ahead and make sure I either tag you or put you guys in the description box, or I'll tag you in my YouTube channel of other channels that I recommend. I do that a lot. I want to do a little bit more of that. I want to start recommending more channels, specifically ones for Altered TCG, because I want that Altered TCG community to continue to grow for all content creators out there. So if you're a content creator and you're watching this right now, comment down below your channel and everything else, and I'll either put a recommendation for you, and I'll also tag you in this video, and I'll make sure I put a link in the description box so other people can go follow you and subscribe to your channel. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into some pack openings. Let's go ahead and crack into some things. So let's go ahead and adjust the camera. There we go. A little bit too close, actually. A little bit too close. There we go. All right, let's see if we can pull a unique, man. That'd be awesome if we can get one of those. So there we go. We got ourselves a nice Rin in Orchard. Walrus Scout, a 3/1 for a 1/1/3. That's actually not that bad. Lost in the Woods, 3/3. Choose one, send target character in the grass to reserve or discard target permanent. Joyride, another spell. We have 1/1. It has cooldown. Okay, that's a new effect. If I go to the reserve after my effect resolves, exhaust me. Exhausted cards can't be played and have no support ability. When you do that, discard another card from your reserve. If you do, target character gains 2 boosts. So discarding cards from the reserve, that's going to be really good for Lyra. Very nice card there. Bravo's Rescuer, 3/3 for a 1/4/4. The Machine in the Ice, it's a 1/3. The Character Robot, 1/3 for a 5/3/5. When I go to the reserve from anywhere, exhaust me. Ah, there we go. When you play out of your hand, send me to the reserve. So there you go. It's a really, really nice card there. Icebound Lake, 3/3. Play me in your landmark zones. I don't gain fleeting. When a non-token character joins one of your expedition, if it's behind, I gain a trial counter. When I gain my 3rd trial counter, sacrifice, I do create a dragon shade 5/5/5 illusion token in target expedition. Then target character gains a sleep. Wow, look at that, man. A lot of wow. Really, you definitely tell the direction Altered TCG is going. They want more spells, more landmarks. They really want to start mixing it up with the game, and I'm all here for that. Icebound Pass, 4/4. When you exhaust a card in reserve, I gain a trial counter. And when I gain my 3rd, another one. Add a faction. So gain these dragon counters, really good. So we got Icebound Pass and Icebound Lake. This one though, instead of when you create the dragon token in target expedition, then draw a card. That is much better than the asleep. Well, not really, but I mean, I prefer to draw cards. I don't know about anybody else. Rallying Call, it's a 1/1. Target character gains a boost if it's asleep. It loses a sleep. Wow. Oh, that's going to be good with Sandman. That's going to be a very, very good combo card right there. That's a very good card. And we have Haven Theringar, 2/2 for a 3/0/0. When I leave the expedition zone, if I was fleeting, draw a card. Okay. Then you play out of your reserve and it gains a boost. And then we have Chrysalius? 2/2 for a 2/2/2. Defender. My expedition can advance during dusk. Okay. When I leave the expedition zone, create a mana moth. Oh, so it's like a little cocoon, then it comes out into a moth. Little 2/2/2 illusion token, and then also has a quick action. Exhaust target card in reserve. Nice, 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 nice. Moth Lantern. 2/2. When you sacrifice a non-illusion character, create a mana moth 2/2/2 illusion token in my expedition. Sacrifice a character in my expedition. Very, very nice cards. And then, of course, we get the nice little mana moth. So, you know, we'll be going over through all these kind of packs unless we see some duplicates. So, like, at least stop and pause so everybody can see these cards. Because for some people, maybe their first time seeing these cards. For others, maybe not so much. Because they did spoil a lot of stuff, even if you go onto their website. Venom Crowbar, Frozen Reprocessor. I mean, I tried my best to kind of stay off all the social media. So, I kind of was hoping to go in this fresh. I didn't want really anything spoiled for me. At noon, exhausted. Resupply. Put the top card of your deck in reserve, then exhausted. All right, exhausted cards can't be played and have no supportability, of course. And then it says you may keep one more card in reserve during night if exhausted. Finally, something to allow us to have 3 cards in our reserve. This is going to be a very, very, very helpful card. Icebound Taiga, 3/3. When you play a character in the Grass Expedition Zones, I gain a trial counter. When I gain my 3rd trial counter, create a Course of the Dragons, and it gains Anchored. Excellent, excellent card right there. To gain Anchor, really good. Nala, Gifted Conjurer, 3/3 for a 3/3/0. If you play from anywhere, exchange target card from your reserve with a card in your hand. Excellent card right there. A lot of good combo pieces, man. Like Altered, even though you go back and forth playing cards, you can definitely see there's going to be some combo pieces set up on the board going forward, and I'm definitely here for it. As long as we still do a couple of combos every time you play a card, but still have that momentum of swinging back and forth between you and your opponent. That's where I think the game stays fresh. If you're just playing cards and only one person's playing, like Yu-Gi-Oh!, this is where Yu-Gi-Oh! Always lost me, right? You're just watching your opponent just play their whole hand, their whole deck. It just wasn't a lot of fun anymore. I think this is where Altered TCG shines. There's some combo pieces, but there's still that back and forth play. A lot of the card games have been doing that lately too. Some of the new ones, Star Wars Unlimited also comes to mind. There's some pieces there that can create some combos, but you're still going back and forth. So at least your opponent has the ability to combo off and to respond to certain things, unlike other card games like Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, etc. What else we got here? Technical, sorry, I went for that rant there. Technical Boots, 1/1. When my expedition moves forward, target character in my expedition loses fleeting. Excellent with the Bravos Tracer. Vike Energy Pioneer, 2/2 for a 2/2/2. You may play exhausted cards from your reserve. Awesome. Ordress Night Warden, 2/2 for 2 across the board. When I gain a sleep, I gain a boost. Awesome there too. See a lot of cards like that. Some excellent cards so far. The Nilum Wither Tree. When you exhaust a card in reserve, you may exhaust me to create a Mana Moth. It also says when you play out of your hand or reserve, you may exhaust target card in reserve. So excellent. Field Reinforcements for fleeting. Choose one. If each of your expeditions is behind or tied, you may choose both. Awesome. So we have to either draw a card or create a Ordress Recruit. And of course, if you're tied or behind, you can do both. So that's excellent. Little catch me up card. Ooh, Eros, a deity, 7/7 3/5/5. So for 7/7 3/5/5, okay, not too bad. You may immediately play a character for 3 or less. Oh, it gains 2 boosts. Excellent, excellent card. Really, really like this card a lot here. And again, even for me personally, this is the first time I'm seeing a lot of these cards. I tried my best to stay off social media, to stay off Instagram, all the things. I just did not want anything spoiled for me for this set, other than the cards that I was able to get my hands on, or the exclusive cards, obviously, that I was able to reveal, I should say. Rocket Puffin, 2/2 for a 2/03. You may ready an exhausted card in reserve. If you do, I gain a boost. Excellent little combo piece there. And we get, oh, look at the little hound, 1/1 for a 1/1/0. If my expedition is behind, I gain a boost and, of course, a recruit token. So excellent card here, man. Some really, really unique cards. I definitely am seeing the pieces of the board kind of all coming together. Altered really stepping it up. I think their first set was really good, but I think the second set's going to definitely be a lot better. And it's really just, it has so much support that we were kind of missing, right? Still not perfect, but yet it's still getting that support as they inch closer and closer to just creating more sets, creating more unique cards for us. That's why I love this card game, man. Again, if you're not playing this card game, you're missing out for sure. Technical Boots. We've seen these cards before. Oh, little Sneezer Shroom. 2/2 for a 3/02. So we get another version of Sneezer Shroom? Or is that the same one? I don't know. I think it's a different type of Sneezer Shroom now. Very nice card. Silent Knight, 1/1. Targeted character, then roll a die on. On a 4+, anchored. On a 1 through 3, asleep. Not bad there. Aclute? 4/5 for a 3/3/5. When I gain one or more boost, you may exhaust target card in reserve. All right, and then you play added reserve. Boost. So not bad there. Flutter of Moth, 6/6. All right. I cost 1 less if there are 2 or more exhausted cards in reserve. So really good there. So this can also get reduced all the way down to being a 4/4. And then it says create 3 Mana Moth illusion tokens distributed as you choose among any number of target expeditions. So if you have 2 cards tapped in your reserve for 4 mana, create 3 moths. Is that typically worth it for 3/2/2/2s? Absolutely. Paying it though for 6, even if you just have 1 tap, 5 for 3 mana moths at 2/2, still worth it. 6 mana though, if you don't have anything tapped, if you're paying for 6 to create 3/2/2/2s, is that really worth it? I'm gonna inch a little bit closer to saying no, but still a nice card though. Definitely need that tapped ability though. Ebenezer Scrooge, 3/3 for 3 across the board. Also has a quick action there. Rhyme Frost, 1/2, exhaust target card in reserve. So we just got a lot of things that allow us to just tap things in the reserve. We also have a nice Adefaction. Is that Adefaction? No, it's just a rare Joyride. 1/1, spell maneuver. Discard another card from your reserve. If you do, target character gains 2 boost. Discard another card from your reserve. Okay. And then have target character gain 2 boost. Aurora's Saver of Asgaroth. So we have a 4/3, 3/3/3. You may discard a spell from your reserve. If you do, I gain 2 boost. And then we got ourselves a nice little Adefaction Sneezer Shroom. You may pay 2 if you do target character in the expedition facing me gains a sleep. That's actually going to be a really, really good card right there. And then, of course, we do get for the tokens a nice little Dragon Shade. I really do like that Sneezer Shroom a lot, actually. It's going to be a pretty good card. Definitely seeing how the Asleep ability is getting a lot of support, as well as a lot of stuff tapping things. Amarok, 5/5 for a 4/3/3. If there are no characters in the expedition I'm played in, I cost 2 less. Okay. Okay. So for a 3/3, when another character joins my expedition, sacrifice it. So that's going to be very good. We also have Daring Porter, 3/3 for a 2/3/2. Exhausted Resupply. Put the top card of your deck in reserve and then exhaust it. And it can't be played or used, of course. We got Mighty Simbai, 4/3 for 4/0/4. When my expedition moves forward due to the grass, the forest area, you may sacrifice me to draw a card. Not really feeling that one. Sleight of Hand, 1/1. Has cooldown. If I go to the reserve after my effect resolves, exhaust me. Exchange target character in your reserve with a card from your hand. It's a nice little... That reminds me of like Magical Hats from Yu-Gi-Oh! That's a pretty good card there. We already seen that one. Moth Larva, 1/1 for a 1/0/1. If there are 2 or more exhausted cards in reserve, I gain 1 boost. Okay. Not bad there. You know what I'm not seeing so far from Trial by Frost? We're seeing a lot of defensive posturing cards. You know what I haven't seen yet? I haven't seen any ramp cards. No ramp so far. So we also have Sinisa Dedicated Enzyme, 3/3 for a 4 across the board. Defender, if my opposition is behind, defender characters don't prevent it from moving forward. All right. Not bad there. Flutter of Moths, we've seen that. Ah, look at that. This is the card that I had. The Eat Me Energy Bars. I'm very happy to pull this one. Nice little Eat Me Energy Bars as a rare. And for those of you that don't know, this was my exclusive card. It's a really nice card, actually. And I'm very curious to see how I can actually use this to manipulate. But if there is only 1 character in my expedition, it is gigantic. This thing is basically like artifacts for Magic the Gathering. You can put me facing in an expedition. If it moves forward, I then go to the reserve. So as long as it doesn't move forward, this card stays on the board. It's a pretty nice card. I actually really do like it, and I absolutely adore the artwork on this one. It's a really, really nice card. We also have Hemdall, 4/4 for a 5/0/5. You may have target character or expedition permanent switch expeditions. Nice. So a little bit of manipulation there. And we also have Blizzard. I cost 1 less if there are 2 or more exhausted cards in reserve. So this can cost 4. Send to reserve each character from target expedition, then exhaust them. Send to reserve each character from target expedition, then exhaust them. Okay. So a little more, again, more of that, like that posturing defensive type of card right there. Again, I'm seeing a lot of those type of cards. A lot of defenders, defensive stuff, switching expeditions, tapping things down. but no ramp cards. Very interesting. All right, the Little Match Girl, 2/3 for a 3/2/0. If your hand is empty, draw a card. Nice. Magic Beans, 1/1. Target character in my expedition gains 1 boost. My region is grass in addition to its other types. Okay, there's another gear card. Yep, indeed. So we get another gear card. Snowball Commando, 2/2 for a 0/3/2. You may exhaust target card in an opponent's reserve, then roll a die. When you roll a 1 through 3 this way, that opponent targets a card in your reserve exhausted. All right, already seen that one. Got that one. So now we're starting to see a little more. Oh, here we go. Mobile Armory, another new card. This is a gear. Oh, Ordress Gears. 1/1. Create an Ordress Soldier token. Interesting. And if it doesn't move forward, this will be definitely a good card to play. Then play something with a sleep, so you fail on purpose. This way you can keep this card around, create another token, maybe play a landmark. Oh yeah, I could definitely see this card really popping, helping you pop off. Sleight of Hand, and this, the difference between this one is each target spell in your exchange target spell in your reserve with a card from your hand. We also have Nice, 3/2 for a 3/0/3. Roll a die on a 4+ resupply, on a 1 through 3 exhausted resupply. And we have Rallying Call, 2/2. Target character gains 1 boost. If it's asleep, it gains anchored and loses a sleep. Very, very nice card there. And a Mandra Conjurance. So like I said, all these cards, man, I gotta be honest right now, really digging these cards. I haven't really, other than just maybe one card, I'm not seeing anything that I'm basically like looking at as like, yeah, that has no play whatsoever. A lot of these cards so far seem to all have a use of some sort, which is really good. And that's very hard to pull off in a card game these days, especially these days, man. Almost like half the cards in a booster box set are pretty much useless. No one wants them. So far, I'm seeing a lot of cards. They all seem to have been well thought of. They seem to all have a spot in some kind of deck, which is really good. Silent Knight, 2/2, roll a die, then target a character on a 4+ gains anchor. Okay. Rhyme Frost, rare here. We got choose one. The additional text is discard target exhausted card from your reserve, and then also has exhaust target card in your reserve. So you get to choose one of those. Hypothermia, 1/2. I really like the artwork on that one. Hypothermia, for a 1/2, each player chooses a character they control. It gains a sleep. So that's very nice there. We got a little bit of a landmark card. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, I'm just not seeing anything that's just pretty much like, oh, I would never play this card. I mean, like I said, in the first set, there were a few cards that were like that from according to the community. I still think there's a way to use every card. Now, does that mean every card is good and everything is like going to be good for like competitive play? No, of course not. It's very, when we're talking about competitive play, I mean, that's going to be all your rares, your out-of-faction rares, and your uniques. Those are just all, and then of course you have the cards that you're going to slide in that kind of create the fodder of your deck. You know, cards that are just beefy, that kind of stuff. You know, cards that just, you know, you're in there to give yourself better statistics, that kind of stuff. But I mean, as far as like I'm reading all these cards right now, I mean, to my knowledge, there really isn't anything on here that like, I wouldn't play this card. I wouldn't use this card ever in a deck. I'll never play this card. I'm pretty much reading these cards and I'm like, yeah, I can see a deck that could be made for this. I can see where this can slide into. We also have the Nil and Wither Tree. I think we've already read this one. Yep. Sunisa, so Cresselia. Ah, we got ourselves a nice rare Scotty for a 2/3, 2/3/2. If I'm in that region, sabotage. Otherwise, you may exhaust target card in reserve. Ordress, Lysian, 4/4 for 2/2/2. Other characters you control gain a boost. Oh, that's a really good card right there. Field Reinforcements. Choose one. If each of your expedition is behind or tied, you may choose both. We've already read this one. And then we have a Boda. All right, so far, just really loving everything. We only have, it looks like 5 more packs to go. So if you've stuck with me for this far, I really do appreciate it. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you're new, consider hitting that subscribe button. Don't forget to also hit that notification bell so you guys never miss when I drop a video. And please comment down below. We got ourselves Lord Kelvin, 4/4 across the board. You may exhaust target card in reserve. So more of that tapping reserve stuff. Silent Knight. Ooh. Arcolano Milk. I cannot pronunciate. I can't speak that much in case you haven't figured that out. Not really the best at pronunciations. 1/1, when a character joins my expedition, it gains 1 boost and fleeting. Also would be a great card for Bravo's Chaser. And it's a gear card, so I really like that one. Vishvakama, 5/5, 3 across the board. The next permanent you play this afternoon costs 4 less. The next permanent you play costs 4 less. That is an excellent card for Axiom. Definitely, I have a feeling this will be a staple for Axiom. Could totally be wrong. I have a feeling it will be a staple in all the Axiom decks. Very good card there. Very, very good. All right, we got ourselves a rare Icebound Peak 2/2. It's another landmark permanent site. It says, play me in your landmark zones. I don't gain fleeting. When a character you control gains fleeting, I gain a trial counter. Third trial counter, create the dragons, illusion tokens, and then each character you control gains a boost. Oof. Oof. Kazimon decks, this will be a very, very, very good card. Only costs 2? Yes. 1,000 times, yes. Like this card a lot. Not just, actually, you know what? Don't like it. Love this card. I am a Bravos main. Absolutely love Bravos. It's my favorite go-to color or faction. I absolutely love this card. Definitely going to be a staple. I'm definitely going to try to use this deck to my advantage. Floral Tent 2/1. This is another gear. Resupply. If a boosted character would leave my expedition during this afternoon, it loses all its boost instead. If a boosted character would leave my expedition during the afternoon, it loses all boost instead. Oh, so basically it just stays. It loses all the boost. Great with Seasoned. So this will be pretty good with Seasoned. It also would be good with just boosting Bravos Tracer 1. Be great for a Kazimon deck again, right? Because he just taps and boosts. So yes, I can definitely see this being used as well. Not as good as the Icebound Peak though, but I do like this card. Can definitely see it being utilized. Moth to a Flame 4/3 cooldown. Create a Mana Moth illusion token each of my expeditions. Brass Bug. So far, like I said, this is what I'm talking about. Again, comment down below. I'm not seeing any card that just basically is a dud. I'm seeing a lot of really, really good cards here being made. Like, again, that's always been my biggest thing with a lot of games. It's just, you know, half things that come out, it sucks. It's just like, we call it bulk. You never touch it again. I'm not seeing what I would call bulk here from Altered TCG. I'm seeing a lot of cards that will be used. What I'm seeing is a lot of creativity go into these cards is what I'm trying to get across here. And it's why, again, I'm a huge fan of this card game. When you play a character in your region, tap where the base is, its base statistic is 0, trial counters, of course, third, create a dragon, and then it says, then return a card from your reserve to your hand. Not bad. I think the other ones are a little bit better. Winter Nova, oof, 8/8, choose 3. Exhaust the 2 cards in reserve, create 2 Mana Moths, discard target permanent, target player sacrifices a character. Okay, not bad. I don't know for 8 mana if I would play that, but you know. Flutter of Moths, Walrus Scout, the rare, 3/1, 1/1/2. You may exhaust target card in reserve. Break the Ice, 4/4, cooldown. I cost 2 less if you have 3 or more base statistics among characters you control. Send target character to reserve, then exhaust it. Okay. And Demeter, ooh, 6/6. Add a faction rare. I believe this actually is the Muna card, technically. 6/5/5. If I'm in, grass region, I am eternal. During rest, I don't go to reserve, so pretty good card there. Definitely going to be, I think, used in Muna. Probably replace a lot of the Son of Yggdrasil cards. You know, if they don't want to use him, probably play that card instead. Again, just excellent cards so far. Really, really, really hyped for this set. I can't wait to get my hands on some booster boxes. I can't wait to get some unique cards. Repotter Otter. Little rhyming card there. 3/3, 0/4/4. Each player may put a card from their hand in reserve. Oh boy. Winter Outfits. 1/1. Characters in my expedition have all the regions are equal to their highest statistic. Ooh. Ooh. So if you have a grass card that basically has like a 3/0/0, this is going to take over the 3. If it's really high in the water expedition, it's going to have that statistic. So basically, like Repotter Otter, it's going to basically take the 4/4, not the 0. For like the machine, for this card, the machine in ice, it's going to take one of the 5s. Not bad. Not bad at all. We already seen these cards. I think at this point now we've seen every card. Frozen Delivery as the rare here. We got a 1/1 exhausted resupply. Okay. Not bad. Mana Flare, 4/4. Immediately play a character for 5 or less. Well, how about that? Ramping with this card and then playing something for 5 or less? Yes, please. Also going to be very good for the ramp decks. Aurora, Savior of Azagarth, 4/3, 3/3/3. You may discard a character from your reserve. If you do, gain 2 boost. Not bad at all. All right, we are now down to our final 2 packs here. Let's go ahead and get into things. 2 more packs to see if there's any chance that we actually get a unique card. Joyride, Repotter, Winter Outfits, the Milk, Field Reinforcements, Winter Nova, Flawed Prototypes, 4/4 for a 5/5. Sacrifice another robot or permanent if its hand cost was 3 or more, gain 3 boost. If you can't sacrifice me. If you can't sacrifice me. Okay, I see what I was like. Wait a minute. I see that. Gibble for a 6/6. That's a big body right there. 5/5. If you control 2 or more permanents, create 2 Brass Bug robot tokens in target expedition. Otherwise, create only 1. Love this card for Ordris because I really do think for Ordris, there is a way to absolutely create a lot of Brass Bugs. Even with just the first set, this card will definitely help start pushing these type of decks like the Ordris and pushing those decks into making the more Brass Bugs versions of them. So I really like this card a lot, actually. Balasenka, 3/2 for a 3/03. You may exhaust target card in reserve. Then, if there are 2 or more exhausted cards in reserve, I gain a boost. Really, really nice card there. All right, guys, down to our final pack. Again, if you made it this far in the video, please give it a thumbs up. Really do appreciate all you guys' support and making it this far in the video. So let's see. We got Persephone. Yeah, 2/2 for a 3/0. My region is resting in addition to its other types. Snowball, Amarok, Walrus Scout, Sneezer Shroom, Sleight of Hand. Let's see. Lord Kelvin, 4/3 for a 4/3/4. You may exhaust target card in reserve. Lost in the Woods, 3/3. Choose 1, send target character to reserve. If it wasn't in the grass, its controller draws a card, discard target permanent. So you can do one of the 2. Oh, here we go. Mobile Armory. I was hoping to actually pull one of these as a rare. This also gives it Defender. Characters don't prevent my expedition from moving forward. All right. That is a really, really good card right there. So you could just pop off and create as many of those guys as you want. That's going to do it for this video. Again, huge shout out and huge thank you to the fine folks over at Altered TCG for this kit. Again, we got a bunch of promo packs, a candy bar, a really, really nice box that says Trial by Frost on there, and of course, a really, really beautiful scarf. Thank you guys so much. And again, if you made it this far, again, please hit that thumbs up button. Go check out some other content creators who are making Altered TCG content. Go give them some support. Go subscribe to their channels. I'll leave as many links as I can down below to other channels and also do a lot of recommendations. Again, if you're a content creator and you're watching this video, comment down below and I'll go ahead and tag you in some other videos and stuff like that. So hopefully we can build up this Altered TCG community. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. And as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see you guys next time.